Namaste, welcome to all of you who are divine. If you have not subscribed to this channel, be sure to do so. By clicking on the bell icon next to it, you will get a notification. As soon as we upload a video, you will know it. Please share this with your friends, well-wishers, and to all those people whose lives you want to shine. Now let's get into the story. A man was encountered by a tiger when he went to chop firewood in the forest. He started running to escape from that tiger. The tiger chased after him. He ran very fast and climbed a nearby banyan tree very fast. But he saw a bear on the branches of the banyan tree. There was a pond on the other side of the tree. He grabbed the tree trunk and tried to slid down to go into the pond. But in the pond, he saw a crocodile and stopped there. Meanwhile, a snake was crawling towards him. At the same time, a rat came and started biting the trunk. And imagine what that man's situation would be like. But at the same time, some drops of honey is falling down from the honeycomb above the tree. This man is trying to grab those honey drops. Friends, this is the situation of man today. Even with so many problems around him, he runs for temporary comforts without even thinking about the physical, mental and spiritual solutions to those problems. This is the condition of a person with a low level of consciousness. What was the condition of the person with higher consciousness? Let us look into the life of Sri Ramalinga Swamy, who is of higher divine conscious person. We learned in the following episode that Sri Ramalinga Swamy and his mother went to Chennai to his brother Sabapathi's house after his father passed away. Sabapathi spends his life giving lectures on spirituality in various places. A few days after arriving at Sabapathi's house, his mother Chinnamal also passed away. When Vallalar was a 5-year-old boy, his brother began educating him. But Vallalar was a boy of divine thoughts and always used to be in his own world, without focusing on what his brother teaches him. He would spend most of the day at the nearby Kandaswamy temple or wandering the streets. Unable to control himself, Sabapathi Pillai sent him to his teacher, Modaliar, to educate Vallalar. He supervised his student Ramalinga for a few days and sent him back to Sabapathi, realizing that the boy had been a great scholar since his birth, and that it was not possible by him to impart education to this boy, as he was already a great scholar. His elder brother, however, understood Ramalingam's return differently. With that incident, he sent Ramalinga out of his house saying that he should not come to the doorstep of the house and that no help would get from him. But Ramalingam's sister-in-law treats him as his own child after the death of his mother. He was completely binded by that love. For many days, in the evenings she arranged meals to Ramalinga in the absence of Sabapathi. One day their father's ceremony came. Sabapathi arranged meals for so many people, and at the time of taking his meals, he felt so sad that his brother Sri Ramalingam was not there on that occasion. When Ramalingam arrived that evening, his sister-in-law was so upset and asked Ramalingam to stay there. Noticing her pain, Ramalingam asks them to arrange accommodation in the room above, so that he can study properly from now on. His brother and sister-in-law are very happy and arranged accommodation there. Vallalar enters the room with a mirror, and a lamp and books of wisdom. Vallalar spends all his time praising the Lord and meditating. One day he gets the vision of Sri Murugan. He started singing and praising him with great joy. With 6 faces, 12 arms that are sturdy and full of blessings, I can see with my eyes the divine vision of Sri Kumara Swamy, who, with his divine footsteps, with his sharp-pointed Velayuda, with his vehicle peacock, pouring out the rain of blessings, eradicating all our faults. Thus, he became a natural educator due to the vision of God. Sri Ramalingam's elder brother, Sri Sabapati, delivers his spiritual lectures regularly at the house of village headman Sri Somu Chettiar. One day, due to very high fever, Sabapathy was not in a position to visit Somu Chettiar's house for giving lecture. Sabapathy sends his brother Sri Ramalinga telling him to sing 2 songs from the Pariya Purana, and then return. All the members who came to the house of Somu Chettiar were also amazed to see Sri Ramalinga replacing the speaker. But from the Pariya Purana, when Sri Ramalinga started singing a song with his gifted divine voice, every one of them were awe-struck. They requested Sri Ramalinga to deliver a spiritual lecture for their liberation. Unable to say no to their humble requests, Ramalinga started delivering his beautiful divine lecture. The speech continued uninterrupted till midnight like a fast-flowing waterfall from the mouth of a small child, Sri Ramalingam. All of their consciousness was filled with divine consciousness. The next day Sabapathy was astonished to hear that everyone requesting about Ramalinga's spiritual lecture, so he sent Sri Ramalinga to give lecture and went to listen that lecture behind him. There he heard Sri Ramalingam's eloquent speech and was impressed with the unique spiritual information contained therein. He came home earlier than Ramalingam and lamented to his wife that he was not only his brother but also a great sage. Praising Sri Ramalingam so much for his remarkable speech, Sabapathy repented so much for his ill treatment towards him till then. He suffered greatly for starving Sri Ramalingam for so many days without realizing his greatness. When Sri Ramalingam came home, his brother and sister-in-law fell at his feet and begged him to forgive them. Sri Ramalinga comforts them that they are like his parents so that they should not fall on his feet. From then on, it was Sri Ramalinga who started giving continuous spiritual lectures from the age of 8. He not only gave lectures on Puranas in the most natural way, but also elaborated on the mysteries inherent in them. Let us know more about the divine story of Sri Ramalinga Swamy in the upcoming episodes.
Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Press the bell icon for notifications. Thank you.